I just wanted to say a couple things. I see so many disturbing things on Facebook. Now, I share my videos in groups and stuff. I'm trying to grow my YouTube. And I read comments and I'm educating myself though, like with today's world. It's totally out of control. Veterinarians, there is hardly any honest vets nowadays, or they think they're doing good and they're not. Prescribing drugs that are hard on the liver for animals is awful. Wanting to spay and neuter with all the new research on how important hormones are, and they're still spaying and neutering puppies? That's ridiculous. The only reason for spay and neutering is overpopulation. That's it. If you have a house German Shepherd, it's under your supervision, how's it going to get pregnant? You're not letting it run the streets. You know, if you can't be responsible, by all means do it, but there's alternative spay and neutering. There's an ovary-sparing spay and a vasectomy for males if you cannot supervise your dog. At least they have their hormones then. There's so many diseases. I'm really angry because my little dog has cancer now. My little buddy. He's my last neutered dog, and he's the fourth one with cancer. Yeah. He has the bone cancer, and he has it on his spine, and there's no cure. I mean, it has to be that because he was fed fresh food most of his life. Now, he was vaccinated, and I did use flea medicines on him. He's 11 years old. I started studying holistic medicine with animals 8 years. It'll be 8 years ago. But then I really started getting into it after Bella died of lung cancer, my lab. And I got Georgie. So when I first got Georgie, she got flea meds. She got crappy dog food. She didn't like dog food. If your German Shepherd ain't eating dog food, it's smart. I mean, I cannot feed all mine raw, but I cook for them, and I add at least eggs, sardines, liver, like all these things help, and the hormones. If you want a dog to last a long time and be healthy, by all means, feed it real food. You can check out Veterinarian Secrets on garlic. The study done on garlic, they say not to give dogs garlic. The study done on garlic was done on like 5 dogs, and they were giving them like freaking a pound of garlic each. Of course they're going to get sick. Yeah, look up that study once. Garlic in the dog's food is actually good for the dog. My dog that had garlic every single day got a garlic pill. And Bureau's yeast, God forbid, he lived to be 16. He never had flea medicines. Never. Like, we lived in town with lots of dogs, and the lady behind us had 100 freaking cats in her house, and he didn't have fleas. Like, seriously, he had his hormones too. My dogs don't get fleas. Now, I feed dog food. Like I said, for one, I don't have room for all raw for everyone yet, but someday, hopefully. And in case I go in the hospital, which I was just in there like 3 weeks ago, they need dog food so they can eat if I'm not home. But they get fresh food every single day. They get one fresh meal. And half the time, Georgie don't eat dinner because she don't want that crap. She knows it's crap. Dog food is like eating cereal every single day. It gets you by, but you're not healthy. Like if you ate it for every single meal, every single day. That's exactly what it's like. Another disturbing trend. Every single day I see it I'm in probably 12 German Shepherd groups. I see that they are prescribing antidepressants left and right for German Shepherds. It's freaking Crazy. Seriously. I was on antidepressants after I had, it was terrible. It was just absolutely terrible. I had septic shock and I almost died. I was in the hospital after kidney surgery and I got like post-traumatic stress and I lost my German Shepherd. I didn't have Georgie or the dog German Shepherd family yet, and I lost my German Shepherd. I had Buddy and, hold on a minute, I gotta get spunky. Anyhow, the antidepressants, oh my God. They made me cry, depressed. Now, I get depressed now with my kidneys, but I started niacin. But German Shepherds, they don't need these antidepressants. When you're nervous, like I see some people on YouTube too, they got a fearful German Shepherd, whatever. But the guy you can tell is paranoid. Like he is, oh my God, they're getting muddy and oh my God, hair in my car and like, oh my God, there's dogs and kids and bikes over there. That goes right to the dog. When you are a nervous wreck, that goes right to the dog. Yesterday, my daughter stopped with Jerry. I got to see Jerry. I forgot the video, but anyhow, and my grandkids got their Easter finally because I haven't been feeling good enough to go run around with the kids. Anyhow, I seen Jerry's nails were a little long. I just got in there. He was in the back. Well, I put him in the back of her Jeep, and I just got my nail clippers. I keep them in my pocketbook because I like to snip Georgie's in the car because that's where, or I like to have them if she's in the mood for me to get them done. Anyhow, I just grabbed them and I just started clipping off his nails. And she's like, oh my God, it takes David and I a freaking over a half hour to do that. And it took me less than 5 minutes. I said, yeah, I should start a drive-through nail clipping for the dogs. I mean, but I wasn't nervous about it. I know what I'm doing. I'm not worried about doing it. It's, you only have to take the tip of their nails off. Now, Liesel, you always see her digging. Her nails don't need done. Her nails don't need done. But anyhow, back to the antidepressants and German Shepherds. Man, and, okay, on Face Group, if you're giving your dogs these oral flea meds and stuff, look into the groups. It's Perfecto killed my dog or Samirta. Like, they have groups with thousands of people whose dogs have died from these freaking pesticides. Hold on a minute. Liesel, see this? You're not getting it. Sorry about that. She was guarding that from Spunky. And they do that all the time. Spunky puts it in front of her and then they fight over it. It's just their dog game. But anyhow, back to the antidepressants. Lazarus, CBD. Now, I'm not sponsored by them or anything. I wish they would sponsor me. I should ask them, but they give me a great discount with me being disabled with kidney disease, so I get a nice discount to get my dog's CBD things. And my CBD, I use it. I have a kidney stone disease. I was on 9 antidepressants for pain, too. They're giving Gepetin or whatever it's called to dogs now, and there's no studies where that worked. It's just they have extra. Big Pharma has extra. That's what, just like the flu vaccine for people. The expired flu vaccine for people goes to the veterinarians. And that's not made up. That's, I actually think I heard that on Dr. Karen Becker, but you might want to check it. But please, there are different things. But the main thing, like if you watch Caesar or any of them, it is only 10% of German Shepherds are genetically fearful. When you take them to the vet's office and the vet says, oh, that dog is like, vets don't study behavior. I study behavior. I've been studying behavior in dogs for years. That's what I do. I write, and I'm writing a book, and I study dog behavior. I live with 8 dogs, and that's all I do. They're my life. I study how healthy, clean, healthy eating, and all natural stuff for dogs because of what I'm seeing with these dogs dying of cancer. I had Kane. He was beautiful. Oh my God, he was beautiful. Right there he is. Do you see Kane and my daughter? Right there. The sable German Shepherd was the best German Shepherd in the world. He was the best family dog you could have ever asked for. My ex-husband's only dog he ever loved. He had another one, but he's never liked the German Shepherd again. He died of lymphoma. If you look up the studies and stuff, lymphoma is like really twice as bad, maybe 5 times as bad in neutered dogs. Studies done, new studies. But he has the bone cancer. There's bone cancers, the cancer of the spleen. You know, all these dogs are getting masses in their spleen. It's from no hormones. Hormones are for the adrenal system. I will leave in the description or in a comment below all the things hormones do for the body. Hormones are not just for sex. I mean, they are so important. I had dogs for 43 years now. My first German Shepherd was not neutered. He lived to be 16. He didn't have one health issue, not one, his whole life. And he was cooked for, and he got liver and vitamin C, and my grandma gave him an aspirin every day. And he lived to be 16. Like, my grandma raised me, so that's why I know what she cooked for him. That's what I do for mine. If they don't get raw, I cook for them. I just finished off their big pork roast I share with the wild cats. I've been trying to get stuff I can feed them wild cats with and share with my dogs, like, so the cats have some fresh food too. I mean, they didn't choose to be wild out there. I mean, I did not get them. And I reached out to trap, neuter, and whatever programs and all them places, and not one of them had room or the funds to help me. So, and I definitely don't. I pay my mortgage and take care of my dogs. I don't have the money to neuter them. Cats, from as far as I know, taking cats' hormones don't matter. But anyhow, back to the subject. Everybody's been running to the vet lately, like all the time. This time's running out. Like, use your common sense. Like, if you sprain your ankle, are you going to go to the doctor? Like, unless you really think it's broken. No. You give it a couple days, and if it don't get better, you go. Everybody just run your dog to the vet for every little thing. Guaranteed, if you've been to the vet or you go to the vet, you're going to walk out with antibiotics, prednisone, and anti-inflammatories. And they're all hard on the body and hard on the organs. When a simple aspirin does work in a dog. A regular old aspirin and glucosamine. I use Lazarus CBD. It has all the good omegas in it. The glucosamine, everything in it. And if I think they need a little extra that day or something, I give them an aspirin. Anyhow, I'm running out of time.